I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather.
Disappointed. I really am disappointed. The thing is that Floyd is what they call an independent contractor. And what happens is that when you become an independent contractor, Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you 2 checks or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deduction and make sure state, federal, and whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service. Floyd, you made $230, and I get it, Skip. I can just imagine getting a check for $230 million. Like, hold on, I ain't see
Yeah, we don't want to talk about it. We're gonna get through this.
Floyd Mayweather was once viewed as untouchable, the very definition of greatness. 50 wins, 0 losses, billions in earnings, and a reputation built on complete dominance. Today, however, that empire appears to be developing cracks through tax controversies, unpaid fighter allegations, questionable cryptocurrency ventures, and now a reported $42 million Manhattan real estate purchase that many believe may never have existed. Mayweather now seems less like boxing's undefeated king and more like a man trying to protect an illusion. His upcoming fight with Mike Tyson feels to some less like another exhibition and more like one final opportunity to collect millions before the spotlight begins to disappear. Let's take a closer look. Earlier this year, Mayweather made headlines after announcing what he described as the biggest business deal of his career. It wasn't another fight or endorsement, but a reported $42 million investment in Manhattan real estate. 62 apartment buildings, rent-regulated units, and an entire property portfolio. He proudly introduced himself as a real estate businessman, not simply a boxing champion.
Real estate. Well, lately I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings.
But here's where the controversy begins. Property records suggest that no official ownership transfer ever occurred. Business Insider reported that none of the buildings Mayweather claimed to purchase were actually listed under his ownership. At the same time, the non-profit organization connected to the properties, NYC Housing Partnership, stated that it had never been informed about any pending sale.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them, we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. You know what I'm doing? All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
The situation became even more questionable when Mayweather's own representatives struggled to keep their story consistent. After reporters requested proof, his real estate company introduced a man claiming to be James McNair, one of Floyd's longtime business associates. However, the individual's voice reportedly did not match McNair's known voice. That raised even more serious concern.
But what's so disappointing with me, Skip? Floyd Mayweather has gone through this before. What is it that you don't get? And I'm even more disappointed because you're on Instagram and on Twitter flaunting your opulence. You got bales and bales of money. You might have 30, 40 racks up in front of you. You got Bugattis and Enzo Ferraris and private jets and yacht and you big balling. And you won't cut these people their money? Now, Skip, I believe that he would have taken this fight anyway. It's hard to turn down $200, $300 million, Skip. But it looks to me that a major driving force between him, because I always thought it was Conor that wanted the fight. He wanted the big payday.
Yep.
But deep down, Floyd needed this payday because he got to settle the score. And let me tell you how the IRS works, Skip.
The entire controversy has the appearance of smoke and mirrors. Was the reported deal genuine? Or was it simply another publicity move designed to showcase wealth that may not actually exist? Either way, it reflects poorly on someone whose entire public image has been built around money and financial success. The shine appears to be fading.
Why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, you know, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million. But I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm
This also wasn't the first time Mayweather's finances became the center of attention. Remember the IRS controversy? Back in 2017, shortly before his blockbuster fight with Conor McGregor, Floyd reportedly asked the government for additional time to pay his tax obligations. It surprised many people because the same man regularly displaying stacks of cash on Instagram was reportedly struggling to settle his own tax bill.
How do the lawyers that I'm sure that he employs, the financial people that are probably running his life, telling him to stop spending $1 million a day, how do they not deal with his taxes?
Well, listen, he apparently had a tough time reading the thing, as they say. Like he didn't know what he couldn't read, like
that's BS.
Something.
That is
that
BS.
They said something.
Time
like
out.
that.
He is paying. I'm sure he's got a litany of people in his world.
I happen to agree.
Financial management people.
You think so?
You know, how long before he's suing somebody for mismanagement of funds?
Listen,
you know that's happening.
You'd certainly think so. By the way, they announced. I'll get your calls in a second. They did announce the pricing for Mayweather McGregor. $100 for a high def, $90 for standard def. So there you go. So it's exactly what the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight was.
And it wasn't an isolated incident. Over the years, Mayweather has dealt with multiple tax liens, creating what critics believe is a repeated pattern. A luxurious lifestyle, questionable financial management, and a constant search for another major payday. That's one reason many people remain skeptical about this upcoming Tyson fight. Is Floyd stepping back into the spotlight because of competition, or is he simply chasing another enormous paycheck? Then there's the Logan Paul controversy. In 2021, Floyd faced Logan Paul in a highly publicized exhibition. While the event focused more on entertainment than competition, the real controversy began afterward when Logan claimed he had never received the full payment.
No, he didn't pay me at all. He didn't pay me. I think I won that fight. I think I won. He didn't knock out a YouTuber in 8 rounds.
Floyd's my homie. He's a cool dude.
Fucking tell him to pay me, bro.
How much you owe you?
Probably between.
For several months, Logan continued making those claims publicly, even suggesting that legal action might become necessary. During one podcast appearance, he directly challenged Floyd by saying, "He still owes me money. Pay me, Floyd."
Yeah, it's honestly bullshit. Like having people who aren't a professional promotional company control where the money goes is like, we made that mistake. But, you know, it's Floyd Mayweather, so before we fought him, we kind of were willing to do whatever, and now after the fact, we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot because he's a scumbag. But now that we know that, and everyone else who fights Floyd should know that, like, don't let him control the money.
Would you ever fight him again under any circumstances?
No, he wanted to. He reached out, and but like,
no?
Yeah.
What about double or nothing?
Yeah, double or nothing. Yeah, I already got nothing, bro. So
Can we get a photo? Sorry, girl.
It was fun though?
Cool. Yeah, of course.
So you're gonna change the way you do business when it comes to boxing now, man.
Yeah. Me and my brother.
Thank you.
Sure, of course, yeah. I gotta go, y'all, but.
Thank you so much.
You had fun doing it though?
Oh yeah.
I think we're done.
Think about that for a moment. The man known as Money Mayweather, famous for talking about cashing 9-figure checks, either couldn't or wouldn't pay a YouTuber who arguably gave him one of the easiest nights of his professional career.
I'd never seen before. Yo, one time I was like hunkered over and I was like by his hip and he kind of had me in a headlock. Motherfucker opens his glove and puts his hand over my mouth.
Stop your breathing.
So I couldn't breathe. I'd never seen this before. And opposite side of the ref. He knew where the ref was. He knew to cover my mouth. Straight up in the middle of the fight, I'm like, and I get up and I'm like, what the fuck? I just missed 2 breaths. Fact. Smart boxer, you know, that's the guy who's been to the ring before. He's smart. He knows his way in and out. No, I got paid. I got paid. Just not in full. Like, there's a couple million somehow that is just missing. Where did the money go? Floyd said he could afford a Jeff Bezos-sized jet from the money he made from that fight. I ain't got no fucking jet. What the fuck, dude? I'm missing a couple mil. We're gonna find it, bro. I'll see you in court. The art is happening. Just like, mark my words, we're coming.
When you're not paying fighters and public figures begin calling you out, your legacy starts taking damage outside the ring just as much as it ever could inside it.
And the crypto world is competing with one another, whereas I feel like everybody should be able to choose what they want to choose and go with who they want to go with. I think everybody should work together. And what I always did was I believed in myself before anybody else believed in me.
Then came the cryptocurrency controversy. Mayweather's name has been associated with several controversial crypto projects. From Centratech to Ethereum Max, he promoted ventures that eventually became the subject of lawsuits and allegations claiming that investors and supporters had been misled.
What's going on? What's happening?
The SEC eventually fined Mayweather for failing to disclose that he had been paid to promote several ICOs. In simple terms, Floyd received compensation to advertise cryptocurrency projects without telling the public he was being paid for those endorsements. That certainly did not help his reputation.
Celebrity endorsements. One was DJ Khaled, hilarious, and Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And he posted on his Instagram him taking this what do you call it? The Centra card?
Centra card.
The Centra cards. And going and purchasing something with his Bitcoin at a store.
Yeah.
He did that knowing that it didn't work.
Floyd Mayweather doesn't know anything what that's going on, really. So like what
we all know that.
Yeah.
The guy can't read,
Yeah.
How much did you guys pay him?
Like $1 million.
He took that knowing or not caring if it worked?
It was just knowing, not knowing, right? Like they didn't care. He does a million promotions like that. It was basically you speak to his manager.
Yeah.
He's like, this is Floyd's price. You send the money over.
Yeah.
The manager makes his little cut from it. And he just says, what do you want me to say? And what do you want me to do?
Okay.
Right. And you just...
For someone widely recognized as being financially savvy, Floyd continues finding himself surrounded by one financial controversy after another. That brings us to the next major headline, the highly anticipated 2026 showdown between Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson.
Tyson, if there were some pre-arrangement for this fight, Tyson's animosity, well documented towards Floyd. Any chance that he's going in there and, saying, hey, screw all, I don't care what agreement was made, if there was one at all, I want to kill this dude?
Nah. He gonna get a check. Floyd's gonna get a check. And they're gonna get a check that's real huge because of their names.
On paper, the matchup is historic. Two legendary champions, two global icons. Yet beneath all the excitement, many believe it feels more like desperation than legacy. Tyson is approaching 60 years old, while Floyd is closing in on 50. Neither man has competed at the highest level in a long time. The financial rewards, however, are enormous. Netflix agreements, sponsorships, side wagers, merchandise sales, and countless other revenue streams. Critics believe that's the real reason Floyd accepted the fight, not to prove himself inside the ring or because of his passion for boxing, but to collect another enormous payday and continue supporting the expensive Mayweather lifestyle.
Floyd Mayweather, why the hell did he agree to fight you? That seems like a bad decision by him.
Well, listen, I was minding my business. I'm flying my birds, tending to my children, and he's the one, he came with the sign. His name was on the contract signed already. And he's talking really bad and nasty to me. So I was like, God damn. I thought we were friendly, talking great. He's all right.
That's got to be such a cool thing for boxing fans, though, Mike, to have two of the all-time legends in there. Are you excited just to see the thing of that like it was with you and Roy?
Nah, man, we want to get him, man. What are you talking about? That's talking crazy. Like, kick his ass.
He doesn't know what he signed up for.
Yeah, I told the exhibition. He's talking crazy.
So he's like, but Mike, come on, man. He can't be doing anything to you. Like, that's a bad decision by him.
Holyfield has been helping Tyson prepare for the fight, and Tyson appears fully motivated. Floyd, on the other hand, continues presenting himself as the businessman. That has left many fans asking the same question. Does Floyd genuinely want this fight, or is he simply pursuing another massive paycheck?
Watch, and then at the end, bro, clip this. They're gonna go,
Mike Tyson versus Floyd Mayweather was the lamest thing I've ever seen. I can't believe I actually tuned in. That's the last Tyson fight I will ever watch. No, it won't be.
People have short-term memory. They're going to forget about the last Tyson fight they saw, even though we all know what he looked like. And they're going to watch Floyd versus
that. And that's precisely is why you need to do what you're going to do in life. Do you, dude. It doesn't.
Here's what many people believe. Nearly every move Floyd makes today gives the impression of someone trying to hold on. The real estate controversy, payment disputes with fighters, crypto promotions, and an endless series of exhibition bouts. It no longer feels centered on greatness. Instead, it seems focused on survival. Floyd once controlled the boxing world. Now he appears to be chasing headlines, facing retired legends and YouTubers, while promoting billion-dollar business deals that critics claim never existed. The aura of invincibility has faded, and more fans are beginning to look beyond the image.
A big jet. 6 windows. Try 14.
Social media has become far less forgiving toward Floyd than it once was. After questions surfaced about the Manhattan property deal, fans mocked him for supposedly buying buildings that didn't even exist. Money Mayweather suddenly became Funny Mayweather. When Logan Paul claimed he had not been fully paid, the internet flooded Floyd with criticism, calling him broke and accusing him of being a scammer. Now, with the Tyson fight approaching, many fans insist they have no interest in watching it. Just two aging legends trying to cash one final check.
Exhibition bout in 2026.
I don't know what to say anymore. This whole thing is a big sell, and it's an exhibition, and you're going to get hoodwinked again, and they're going to move around, and nobody's going to get hurt. And that's the state of boxing right now. Now, you can reference, well, they've had bad blood in the past. Cool. One of them is 50 years old. He's 48, but we'll just say 50. Floyd is 50 years old. Mike Tyson is 60 years old. This isn't your normal 50 and 60-year-old. This is a very weathered, hard miles, 50 and 60-year-old fighting for your entertainment.
That's a dramatic contrast from the days when Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao shattered records and the entire boxing world stopped to watch. But there's another way to look at all of this. Perhaps it isn't only about money. Maybe Floyd has simply become addicted to being Floyd.
Cheers one, please.
Guys, we gotta go. We don't.
Can you elaborate on why Crawford is better than Mayweather? It's just a little bit of detail.
Oh, he can switch. He's very smart guy.
Think about it. For decades, he stood at the center of the boxing universe, and nearly every move he made became front-page news. Today, however, the sport has moved forward. Canelo Alvarez, Terence Crawford, and Gervonta Davis are now the names leading boxing's biggest conversation.
I think Crawford is better, bigger. Like he's actually he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather is really good too, though. You can't knock him as well. He's very talented. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would have the edge over Mayweather because of the long arms and because he's bigger. You know what I'm saying? And he would have kept him at bay. It would have been hard for Mayweather to counter, maybe. But Mayweather's definitely a technician. I mean, it's like Crawford said, Mayweather has his era, and Crawford, this is...
So perhaps Floyd isn't only chasing another payday. Maybe he's chasing relevance. And that possibility could be even more disappointing. Of course, there's always the chance that the Tyson fight surprises everyone. If Floyd somehow outboxes Tyson and the music event delivers unforgettable action, maybe public opinion shifts in his favor again. Even then, however, the effect would likely be temporary. Everyone understands Tyson is approaching 60, and Floyd is no longer in his prime either. At best, the music Tyson fight gives him another major headline. At worst, it could end in disaster. If Tyson somehow hurts Floyd, the entire image built around being 50-0 and untouchable could collapse overnight. Music. So where does that leave Floyd Mayweather's legacy? He remains undefeated at 50-0, still one of the greatest defensive boxers in history, and still the fighter who earned more money than anyone the sport has ever seen.
Yes. Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What do you do with all this money?
You know, cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human.
But outside the ropes, his legacy has become increasingly complicated. Tax controversies, lawsuits, alleged scams, and questionable business ventures continue following his name. What once represented perfection is now frequently associated with controversy.
For Floyd, the reports are 130. First off, he's never gotten 100 million for a fight. Not even remotely close. But there's reports of 130. Wow. There's reports online that Floyd's a billionaire. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete in this year, over Cristiano Ronaldo.
You think it's bullshit?
I know it is. And there's public companies they do business with. HBO would be one of them. Find an executive to back the claim. It's never happened and it won't be.
And how do you know it's bullshit?
He makes very good money, because I know.
That is why many people believe this could be the beginning of the end for Floyd Mayweather. Not because he suffered a defeat inside the ring, but because he may be losing the fight for respect outside of it. So here's the question. Is this truly the final chapter for Floyd? Has the power of money Mayweather finally started fading? Or does he still have one last surprise waiting in the Tyson fight? Share your opinion in the comments below. Do you believe Floyd is actually broke? Will the Tyson fight revive his image or damage it forever? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.